There are more than 7 billion people on Earth, and over 10% of them are on LinkedIn. As business people, our task is to reach as many potential customers as possible so we can solve their problem with our crafted solutions. The problem is, if you are marketing to every single person on LinkedIn, your efforts will be so broad that you'll likely reach no one. We have 1,440 minutes a day. We have limited resources and we have our own specific niche. So how can we make sure our marketing efforts are targeting the right people, the people in need of our solution? Well, we can start by knowing who the right people are. In the marketing industry, this is called creating an ideal customer profile. Basically, an ideal customer profile, or ICP, is where you describe in detail who you want to work with. People go so far and give the ICP a name and picture and hang it on their wall. The idea is that if we know who we are trying to attract, if we know where they spend their time and the kind of content they like to see, we can start optimizing our efforts to reach them. What I'm saying is that you could create a LinkedIn profile, blindly telling people about yourself and hoping someone will notice that you are the right person to solve their problem. Or you could figure out who your ideal customer is and craft a LinkedIn profile specifically for them. Let's do an exercise. I want you to really visualize the person you're trying to reach on LinkedIn, your ideal customer. And I want you to write down who they are. Write down a few things about them, like what is their job? Which country do they live in? Which language do they speak? Which LinkedIn page do they follow? Which LinkedIn groups do they belong to? What do they wish to change about their life? Pause the video now and press play when you've written down your answers. Okay, have you written down your answers? Great. Maybe your answer looks something like this. They have a 9-to-5 corporate job that don't pay especially well. They live in the US, they speak English, they follow the pages like Forbes on LinkedIn. They belong to LinkedIn groups related to marketing and communication. They want financial freedom and the tools to get there. I hope you got some specifics now, because what you have now is an idea of what your ideal customer looks like. Now you know who you're trying to convert, for whom you are crafting your LinkedIn profile, and for whom you are posting. You also know exactly how to find them. You see, in advertising, the ICP quite theoretical. Advertiser craft an ICP and visualize the customer when creating advertising materials. But on LinkedIn, the ICP is much more practical and useful. Let me explain. Because LinkedIn started as and still primarily is a platform for finding and advertising jobs, we can literally search for our ideal customer or connection in LinkedIn search bar. If you know the location, job title, industry, skills and languages of your ideal customers, LinkedIn is the perfect platform for you to find and reach out to them. That platform is so big and so incredible that if I search for all managing directors of companies in New York, for example, it will list me 138,000 real people. How crazy is that? Investing time in analyzing and describing the ICP will save your time to ensure you're concentrating your LinkedIn marketing efforts on the right people. Everything in life is limited. The time you have or ready to invest in generating leads for your business, the amount of new connection you can add per day, and so on. Make the most of this limitation by knowing exactly who you are trying to reach.